Welcome to a random story. This story is called The Golden Griffin. Once in a kingdom, a long time ago, there lived a golden griffin. Not very many people knew about this golden griffin. The golden griffin had golden feathers. It flapped its wings. It was a very happy little griffin. It flew around the kingdom, watched over the forests, watched over the people in the kingdom, and ate food that the people would feed to it when they felt like being nice. But one day, someone decided that they would try and steal the golden griffin, and this person's name was Sid. Now Sid was what we would call a griffin thief. He liked to steal griffins, and he liked to try and make them do what he wanted, fly him around and kill other things for him. So Sid wasn't a very nice guy. So one day, while it was nighttime and the griffin was sleeping happily in its barn, Sid went in and he crept in and he saw the golden griffin, and the golden griffin was having a dream about something, probably flying around because the golden griffin had a smirk on his face. And so Sid took a very big bag and put it over the griffin's head, and the griffin writhed around and went crazy and was very angry. And then Sid took out a tranquilizing dart and popped the griffin in the claw with it, and the griffin fell asleep. So Sid took the big bag and dragged the griffin back to his hut way on the outskirts of the forest, and the griffin woke up. And the griffin said, "Why am I here? I want to go to my barn where it's fun." And Sid said, "No, you're going to help me. You're going to help fly me around and do whatever I want." The griffin said, "No, don't make me." And Sid said, "If you don't, I won't feed you." The griffin said, "Okay, just feed me because I want to live." So Sid went on the griffin, and they flew around the kingdom, and the griffin wasn't happy, but he had to fly around and flap his golden wings, because if he didn't, he wouldn't get fed. So then the golden griffin landed and said, "Sid, I'm tired, I can't fly around anymore." And Sid said, "No, you still have to fly." The golden griffin said, "Nope, I'm not going to fly." And Sid said, "Okay, I'm not going to feed you." And the golden griffin said, "That's fine." And so with that, the golden griffin sat there. And Sid sat there, and they looked at each other. And Sid said, "Fine, here, have a piece of meat." So he found a piece of meat that was in his pocket. He threw it to the golden griffin. The golden griffin flew around some more with them, and they went back to Sid's hut. Now, why didn't the golden griffin just fly back to the kingdom? Well, Sid had his tranquilizing dart by him, and he would use it at any time the golden griffin wasn't doing what he said. So they flew back to Sid's little hut. And so then they both fell asleep, and the golden griffin opened his eye like this. And he saw that Sid was asleep. And so he said, "I think I'm going to make a break for it." So he moved around a little, flapped his wings, and he flew up, smashing the window, or the roof of Sid's hut that he was living in, and caused all sorts of stuff to crash down and make a lot of noise. And Sid woke up and said, "What's going on?" And as he looked up, he saw that the golden griffin was flapping its wings away. And Sid cursed the day that he met the golden griffin and captured it, as he had to buy a new roof for his hut, and he didn't have very much money, so who knows what he was going to do. And the griffin got away and was a happy little griffin.